Okay. Hello, beautiful people. I think I'm gonna angle it up a little bit because it looks like it's going down. I've made a little camera holder out of my kaleidoscope and clay, so that's why it's a little bit easy to mold because of the clay. I was trying to balance it with like things. Oh, this is a great tripod because if you have a case, you can't get the angles with this. So let me show you. A nice case. It goes like right in there. See how like perfect it is? And yes, it like goes flat. The sticker, so I know it's mine. Don't worry. And yes, I have $100 and 4-leaf clover, 5-leaf clover, and a beautiful piece of art that my friend made me. But this, you know, I think what I've figured out is a little better. But anyway, I came here to talk. Just water. So, English. I'm speaking it right now. Language. Anyone who speaks English, that's who this video is for. I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna close my door. 1 second. So, thank you for watching. And I hope that you can feel safe enough to express yourself, because I think that's really what it comes down to, is feeling like you have trust that nothing ultimately bad will come of expressing yourself fully, because once you show the physical world a little bit of you, even a little bit of what you're asking for, you know, things start to roll, the ball starts to roll. And that's where it gets a little tricky as well, because you don't know like what to fully express, like in what field. Like, should I express myself through English? Should I write books? Should I express myself through photography? Should I express myself through painting, furniture, dance? Why do we have to specialize? Should be the question that I'm asking myself fully. Why can't I do all of that? It's only capitalism really that tells you that you have to do one thing and see it all the way to its fullest extension of itself, which is also very beautiful as well, to pursue something and expand the universe in that regard. I think about sometimes when I'm swimming, how the universe just wants to feel itself flowing through water. How can I line up with the water? And just, it's a consciousness that is very, I mean, even if water and the ocean has a consciousness, or the pool has a consciousness even, there's so much focus that is concentrated in the human mind. Even the entire awareness of the pool, the consciousness of the mind within that pool is very, it's like a red spot almost, it feels like, for the universe to experience itself. It's just an extra, like, it almost reminds me of a drug. It's like if the universe or even if, let's just say, the ocean, or actually, yeah, let's say a lake. I'm like thinking, should I say an ocean or the pool? Maybe I'll say a lake. That's somewhere in between. So it seems like the, almost even maybe the manifestation of the lake to experience the lake being an extension of the universe, and the lake as the universe thinking, I want to feel like myself, but on like 1000% mode. Like I want like a very focused point of consciousness experiencing the lake. It's almost like when people do cocaine. It's like I need like a very focused, like certain like length of time to like really experience life for a moment. So in a way, I think a human is like that for the environment, especially with all of like the ideas we project onto certain environments like a lake, and then feeling your whole body go into it and contemplating that feeling as well. And if we take this to the Bible, that is when the moment that we really started to experience ourselves as points of focus, I suppose. Could that have been the moment when Adam and Eve, they took a bite of the apple from the tree of good and evil, I believe it was, when they realized the difference between good and evil? A lake does not feel the pollution as evil. The lake feels the pollution possibly as a burden, if it were to have such a consciousness. But even if it was burdensome, it wouldn't feel it was evil. But a human swimming in a lake that was polluted may be able to place the blame on something, and whatever that thing is could be evil. Well, there's your biblical reference for the day. I'm not a Christian, but it's all very interesting. I've just kind of discovered a lot of Christian scripture, as there's a book that I sing from, the Sacred Heart book, because singing is just a beautiful thing to do, even if you're not the fullest extension of the most perfectly pitched tenor or soprano. Even if you're not the fullest feeling that the universe can get of the perfect tenor, it's still a beautiful experience for that space to be activated with music that is coming from your focus. Anyway, I think I'll end the video. Thank you for listening. And I wonder even if my language of English can be expressed in other languages. I mean, people can watch this with subtitles, so even this communication through my voice, while it will be at some level distorted through a translator, you still understand my ideas. Okay.